Welcome to Chapter 2, where we delve into the ethical principles that guide business practices. Understanding these principles is crucial for making informed and morally sound decisions in the corporate world. Ethical principles guide businesses in making decisions that uphold integrity, fairness, and social responsibility. It's essential for businesses to consider their impact on employees, customers, and society while ensuring profitability. Utilitarianism focuses on maximizing overall happiness and minimizing harm. It assesses the consequences of actions, ensuring they benefit the majority. In business, this often involves cost-benefit analysis and ethical considerations for the greater good. Utilitarianism is about making decisions that benefit the most people. It often opposes policies that only help a small group, emphasizing the greater good of society. Practical thinkers, utilitarians focus on the overall impact on people's happiness and well-being. Governments often adopt utilitarian policies to benefit the greatest number of people. Businesses, too, aim to reach more customers by offering affordable products, ensuring they help as many people as possible while increasing profits. Applying utilitarian principles involves identifying options, weighing benefits and costs, calculating net value, and choosing the best option. This process ensures the most positive impact for the majority, aligning with ethical business practices. Critics argue that not everything can be measured, especially happiness or fairness. Utilitarians respond by emphasizing measurable aspects and rule utilitarianism, which considers rights and justice to ensure ethical decisions. Utilitarian ethics face challenges in measuring consequences and addressing moral rights and justice. Critics argue for principles, duties, and personal values in ethical decision-making, not just focusing on outcomes. Let's explore a case study of Ford Pinto, examining the ethical dilemmas and decisions made in the context of utilitarian principles. This case provides insights into the complexities of ethical decision-making in business. The Ford Pinto case highlights the costs of fixing the problem versus the benefits of saving lives and preventing injuries. The analysis reveals a total benefit of $49.15 million, showcasing the utilitarian approach to decision-making. The Pinto case raises considerations of justice and fairness, questioning the decision to prioritize cost over safety. It highlights the importance of informed choices and the ethical implications of withholding information from consumers. The rights principle emphasizes respecting individual rights, such as fair wages and privacy. Businesses should prioritize human dignity over economic benefits, ensuring ethical practices that do not exploit individuals for financial gain. Ethical duties should be categorical imperatives, applying to everyone regardless of their role. According to Kant, respecting people's rights and dignity is fundamental, ensuring ethical treatment and fairness in all actions and policies. Rights theory asserts that everyone is entitled to certain rights, whether legal or moral. These rights are based on human principles and apply universally, ensuring fair treatment and respect for all individuals. Human rights impose obligations and restrictions, ensuring respect for individual dignity. Positive rights require action, while negative rights require restraint, highlighting the ethical boundaries in decision-making. Social justice focuses on fairness and equal access to opportunities and resources. It emphasizes liberty and equality, ensuring that everyone has the same rights in a capitalist society, promoting ethical business practices. Justice can be viewed from different perspectives, notably libertarian and egalitarian. Libertarians focus on freedom, advocating minimal government interference unless harm is caused to others. They emphasize ethical business practices without breaking the law, and view unethical businesses as those engaging in fraud or deception. On the other hand, egalitarians prioritize equality, advocating for equal access to basic needs like education and healthcare. They support socialist egalitarianism, which argues for equal distribution of goods and services, and believe in equal opportunities for everyone, with government playing a significant role in ensuring equality. Employee rights are crucial in business, categorized into three types. Firstly, rights granted by legislation or judicial rulings, such as minimum wage and equal opportunity. Secondly, rights tied to contractual agreements with employers, including healthcare, pension, and paid holidays. Lastly, rights grounded in moral entitlements, which are independent of legal or contractual factors, like the right not to be bullied or lied to. These rights ensure fair treatment and protection for employees in the workplace. The theory of rights faces several critiques. Disagreements arise over what constitutes basic human rights, such as access to healthcare. Conflicts between rights can occur, like the right to practice drums clashing with a neighbor's right to a quiet environment. Additionally, enforcing rights can be challenging, as critics argue that rights are often meaningless without specific enforcement or provision. This raises questions about responsibility for providing rights, such as education, and whether rights are merely wishes rather than guarantees. The justice and fairness principle ensures that business decisions distribute benefits and burdens fairly, without favoritism or discrimination. Key characteristics include equal work receiving equal pay, rewards based on merit, and legal and ethical fairness. An example in business is a transparent salary structure, ensuring employees with the same role and experience receive equal pay regardless of gender or background. However, ethical dilemmas can arise, such as whether senior employees should earn more or if firing employees when profits decline is ethical. Distributive justice involves distributing benefits and burdens in various ways. Fundamental justice distributes equally to equals and unequally to unequals. Egalitarian justice distributes equally to everyone, promoting political equality. Capitalist justice distributes according to contribution, establishing salaries in companies. Socialist justice distributes according to need and ability, similar to family principles. Libertarian justice distributes by free choices, opposing taking from the haves without consent. Rawlsian justice distributes by equal liberty, equal opportunity, and needs of the disadvantaged. The concept of equity versus equality is illustrated through a simple yet powerful image. Equality means providing the same resources to everyone, regardless of their needs, while equity involves distributing resources based on individual needs to ensure everyone can achieve the same level of success. This distinction is crucial in understanding how to create fair and just systems in society. The principles of distributive justice are summarized, highlighting different approaches. Egalitarianism focuses on equal distribution to everyone. Capitalism distributes according to contribution. Socialism distributes according to need and ability. Libertarianism distributes by free choices, and Rawlsian justice emphasizes equal liberty, opportunity, and addressing the needs of the disadvantaged. Fundamental justice aims to distribute benefits and burdens equally to equals and unequally to unequals, providing a comprehensive view of distributive justice. Retributive justice involves fairness in blaming or punishing individuals for wrongdoing, ensuring that justice is served when someone commits an offense. Compensatory justice focuses on restoring what a person lost due to someone else's actions, ensuring fairness in compensating victims for their losses. Both forms of justice play a crucial role in maintaining societal balance and fairness. The ethics of care emphasizes relationships, empathy, and considering the well-being of others in business decisions. Key characteristics include fostering mutual respect, considering emotional and social impacts, and valuing human connections and loyalty. An example is providing paid maternity and paternity leave to support employees' family needs. Ethical dilemmas arise in prioritizing employee well-being over short-term profits and balancing care with business competitiveness. The care approach in ethics faces objections, such as the risk of favoritism and burnout. Favoritism can arise from conflicting moral demands, while burnout can occur if caregivers neglect their own needs. Understanding these challenges is crucial for effectively implementing the care approach, ensuring that caregivers also receive the support they need to maintain their well-being. Virtue ethics focuses on moral character rather than rules or consequences, guided by virtues like honesty, integrity, and responsibility. Ethical behavior depends on developing good moral character, with leaders setting examples for ethical conduct. Businesses can refuse unethical practices, like bribery, to build long-term trust and reputation. Ethical dilemmas include whether leadership can survive on moral integrity alone and if profitability should be sacrificed for moral integrity. Philosophical differences are illustrated through Batman's dilemma in The Dark Knight. Utilitarians might endorse killing the Joker to save many lives, while the theory of rights would reject it due to the Joker's right to live. Virtue ethics focuses on character, questioning if Batman wants to be the kind of person who takes lives. This example highlights how different philosophies approach ethical decisions. The ethical decision-making process begins with determining the facts of the situation, crucial for making informed decisions. Perceptual differences can lead to disagreements, and emotional situations may obscure facts. An ethical judgment requires diligent determination of facts, ensuring decisions are made without bias. Recognizing ethical issues is the next step, considering if actions involve cheating, lying, or other unethical behavior. Recognizing ethical issues involves understanding normative myopia and inattentional blindness, where values are overlooked or key information is missed. Identifying stakeholders affected by decisions is crucial, as their perspectives and interests often involve conflicts and dilemmas. Companies must consider the impact on all stakeholders, ensuring decisions are ethical and considerate of everyone's well-being. The stakeholder map is a vital tool in ethical decision-making, illustrating the third step of identifying and considering all people affected by a decision. Stakeholders include owners, employees, customers, suppliers, government, and the local community. Understanding their roles and interests helps ensure decisions are made ethically, considering the broader impact on society. Exploring alternatives is the fourth step in ethical decision-making, involving moral imagination to envision various choices and consequences. Comparing and weighing alternatives for each stakeholder is the fifth step, considering effects on society and potential conflicts with principles, rights, or duties. Decisions require consideration of their impact on one's integrity, virtue, and character, ensuring ethical choices are made. The final steps in the ethical decision-making process involve making a decision and evaluating its implications. Making a decision requires formulating a plan and carrying it out, while evaluating involves monitoring outcomes and learning from them. This ensures actions are modified accordingly when faced with similar challenges in the future, promoting continuous ethical improvement.